Hey, Rip Jenkins here. Now, I'll never forget January of 2013. Do you know where you were? I was living in Nicaragua. We just moved there, my wife and I, to help establish a home for at-risk teenage girls. Also, we were working in an orphanage, and then I'd just been invited by a local high school in Nicaragua to teach leadership. Not knowing much about leadership, I decided I've got to figure something out, and so I just joined the John Maxwell team. Now, I didn't know what journey God had in store for me, but I was willing to do whatever. 2 weeks after I joined, there was a group of Nicaraguan young people that I'd been working with. They were all college age, and they were bilingual. They came to me with this idea, could you teach us how to be great translators? And I said, well, sure, what would you like to do? And they said, well, we have medical teams that come down, we have missionary teams that come down. Maybe you could teach us as if you were speaking, and we could translate. And so we would sit around my back porch, and every Tuesday night and every Thursday night, they would show up about 6:30. We would feed them a meal. I really think they came for the food, but we would feed them a meal. And then I began to teach them. A week or two goes in, and I thought, I ought to teach them leadership. And so I asked them, would you be willing to learn the 21 Irrefutable Laws, a book by John Maxwell? They said, of course. And I began to teach these laws to them. They would sit around in a circle. I would point to one of them, and immediately when I pointed to them, they would have to start speaking in Spanish what I was saying in English. And it was a marvelous experience, such fun as we would sit around this table, because they never knew when I would point at a particular person, and immediately they would have to start talking. Well, about 6 weeks into the experience, 3 or 4 of them came to me and they said, we've been learning these amazing laws of leadership, but we want to do something. What can we do? And we began to talk about that, and they devised this plan that they could take their leadership learnings, the things they were learning on Tuesday and Thursday night, and apply them or use them with a group of kids out at our city dump, about 300 children. So they developed a program. They decided how to feed them. They put all these things together simply because we started sitting down every week talking about the potential for leadership. You see, that's the way leadership happens. You never know when you're going to have an opportunity to share it in a great way. This is Rip Jenkins. Have a great day.